And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Turtles going up against the Knights. First pitch coming at you right after the break. This is Willie Castro.
For Maryland, the shortstop, Willie Castro.
Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third. Didn't go. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. It's 1-0. Ted Williams, the next to hit.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. That clips the corner.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
That one the other way, and foul ball. Hard hit left side. Fires across the diamond. One out in the top of the first. Here's Corey Seager.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big time power. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Gordon snags it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Scott Rowland. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And that extends the inning for Bryce Harper.
Wastes no time there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Bryce Harper now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Right side, hard hit. Castro sends it to first. That's the 3rd out. Back here at Coors Field. And on the hill today, Dustin May. How about a report on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And that's fouled off. Castro gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Carter sizing this one up. Makes the catch. 1 away. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. And it finds its way through for a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole.
Over to second for 1.
That's an out.
And that's 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And now the catcher comes up to him, Joe Mauer. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Clemens, a righty that throws with power. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, a curve, and he works in a sinker. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun.
2 strikes.
Williams makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down. Next to hit, Zach Neto. And first offering is fouled off. Way back there. Into the bullpen and gone. And they boost their lead. It's 2-0. 1 out, base is empty. Nick Kurtz will hit next. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
And a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Nope.
Good eye right there. Williams flying after this one. Reaches for it, but it's foul. Ground ball up the middle. Castro sends it to first. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And now, Willie Castro. Check swing called strike. Strike 1.
One ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt, but kept close. And a big swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to
One ball,
chase out of the zone,
2 strikes.
and that slider that's
Runner on the go. And a ground ball to first.
Foul.
And that's just foul. 2 outs. And that's way high. 2-2.
way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Gil Hodges. On the ground. It's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
That is good. The right
Anthony Santander at the plate. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Hodges gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Just missed.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Ball 2.
Nice grab. Off balance feed.
Got
There's
him.
1. Back to first, and that is a double play. Nick Kurtz getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Foul ball.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Goes down looking. On to the 3rd inning. Digging in, Ted Williams.
Ted Williams.
Clemens back to work. And a foul ball. And right back to the mound. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Here comes Corey Seager. Popped out and foul ground first time through. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Way out front for strike 2.
From a pitcher's
No ball, 2
perspective,
strikes.
that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it. But he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Number 27.
2 down, base is empty. At the plate, Scott Rowland. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1.
That one out to right. Santander racing after it. Can't get there. This one lands foul. This to 3rd, and that's a fair ball.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Turned on it nicely, definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
That one fouled off. The 0-2. On the ground right side. In plenty of time to first, and that will end the inning. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now here is Zach Neto. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Well, these players definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
And now, Alex Gordon delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Fly ball pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. It has the distance. Gone. That one felt good, and they're on the board. It's 2-1. Back to the top of the lineup, and now it's going to be Willie Castro. Breaking ball misses down and away. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the last half of the 3rd. That one inside, and it's 2-0. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Next offering is in for a strike. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, pardon me.
This one's fair down the line and left, and it's going to be extra bases. And into second with 1 away. That's a double. So digging in, Ted Williams. Fought off foul. Hard hit, base hit. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners at first and 3rd. Carlos Beltran now at the plate. And that's
Inside
off
ball.
the inside edge. And that's ball one. Kurtz fires to second for one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, they tried for the inning double play right there, but that high chopper kind of slows everything down and makes it hard to turn too. Trail runner hustling down the first base line. That also allows that runner from third to score. Really nice job all the way around by the offense.
Runner on the go. Pitch
Ball two.
outside.
2-0.
Roll there. Safe. Just
ball
missed.
After giving up that home run earlier,
Three
it
balls,
just doesn't
no
seem like he
strike.
wants to challenge him.
Beltran on at second with two down. Grounder off the pitcher. Coming home. He'll score and they count. Runner at first with two away. And here's the first baseman, Gil Hodges. And there's a foul ball. May comes set. And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Makes the grab, and that'll do it. On to the fourth. Here's the catcher, Joe Mauer.
Joe Mauer.
That misses the zone. Ball one.
You know, this group of hitters showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Now pitching. Josh Donaldson.
There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Gone. And to the deepest part of the park. And this game is tied. It's 3-3. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Zach Neto, the next to hit. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
And he chases that one. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And now Nick Kurtz grounded out his first time. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And that one wrapped foul. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now the center fielder, Evan Carter. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Pitch
Ball,
misses
that's
inside. 1-0.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
2 down, nobody on. And that one clips the corner.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Here's the 2-2. Fans another, and that's 3. Back here in Denver, now it's the right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Now pitching. Ball. Swing.
Pitch is in there. 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. So he blasts one out the other way. It's 4-3. Nick Kurtz will hit next. That one hammered center field. Carter should have this one. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. So up next, Zach Neto. He's 0 for 1. Carter makes the grab, and there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Down to third baseman, Alex Gordon. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
Rip right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 5-3. Now it's the second baseman, Willie Castro. And the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swung on, popped up left side. Rolling. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here at Coors Field, and now Willie Castro.
Castro.
Donaldson
Inside,
in
ball
his 6th season. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, a slurve, a forkball, and he works in a sinker. And it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Here's the left fielder, Ted Williams. That one ripped right center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Siege to the plate now. 0 for 2 in this one. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Williams stands at second with no outs. And that chops in for a strike. Ground ball right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Here's the third baseman, Scott Rowland. He's 2 for 2. One away with a runner at third. And we're in the top of the 5th. Swings through that one for strike 2.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Just missed.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Strikes him out with 103. Bryce Harper to the plate. He's grounded out a couple of times. Swing and a pop-up. Neto. And that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Ted Williams. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, these guys really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And here is Carlos Beltran. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Finds its way through, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Inside ball 3.
If nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Here's a 3-0. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over, and the throw is late. They couldn't overcome the misplay. 2 on, 1 out. And now the first baseman, Gil Hodges. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
The count.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive and run.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Runner around third on his way to the plate. 1 runs in. The throw to second is offline. They add on as the run scores all the way from first.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Fouled off. He was late. 1 out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. That one close. Ruled a ball. 1-2 to count. And he's out on the tag.
Out.
Now batting.
And next is the designated hitter, Nick Kurtz. In for a strike. 0-1. And that one missing low.
1-1.
That misses. And the count 2-1. Hodges on third with 2 out. Slings it across. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now, Joe Mauer.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from. Well, these players digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
2 straight.
Got him swinging. So digging in, Zach Neto. He's already homered here in this one. That's a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. Safe at second.
Hey!
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Santana collects, fires the first. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Carter, the next to hit, takes outside. That smash towards center. And that is that. Well, we go bottom 6. The batter will be the shortstop, Zach Neto.
Now pitching, Darren O'Day.
And first offering is fouled off. Headed towards the corner. Harper hustling after it. Reaching for it and brings it in. Now the third baseman, Alex Gordon. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Next offering is fouled back. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. That misses the zone.
2 straight.
And a count 1-2. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
1 down, base is empty. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Base hit. So the lineup flips over. Here's the second baseman, Willie Castro. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. This one's got a chance. And that one is out of here. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 9-4.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive in center field.
Beltran, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Williams at first, 1 gone. next offering is downstairs.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get
That's ball
outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Check swing, and he went. And now 3
3
and 1.
balls, 1 strike.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Santana
Ball 1,
in the
no
box
strike.
here. Lets that one go for a ball. Strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next
Ball
one
2.
misses, and it's 2 and 1.
Tough spot
2
right
ball,
here. A couple
1 strike.
runners on. 2-ball count. You
Ball
can't
3.
nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3 and 2. Hit in the air, center field. Carter makes his way towards it and makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now
Hey.
2 away. And here's the first baseman, Gil Hodges. In the dirt, nothing happening on the bases though. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a pop up, foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Outside.
Nope, outside.
Now 2 balls and a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 balls.
He got away with
2
one
strikes.
there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
This one in the dirt. Runners hold tight, but it's a full count now. 2 on, 2 outs.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate.
1 ball,
That
1
one's
strike.
upstairs, ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Fights that one away, still 1 and 2. 2 outs. Base hit, 1 run is in. Ball comes in, runner stops at third. Bases still loaded with 2 out. Nick Kurtz digs in now. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Williams, long run. Nabs it, and that is that. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
Counts 1 and 0.
In the dirt, blocked.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
That's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
The batter, number 5. Designated hitter.
Now it's Corey Seager. 0 for 3 in this one.
Kobe Milner.
First
That's
pitch
outside.
misses. Castro on second. Williams on at first with nobody out.
Hey.
Next offering is in for a strike. In the air, right field. Santander under it. Brings it in. Both runners tagging. The relay. Now
safe.
back in safely at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Scott Rowland. That one
Ball
off the mark.
inside.
And that is ball one. That's
Nope.
inside.
That's
2-0
inside.
count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. It can make you pay.
That's in there.
2 balls,
And it's
1 strike.
2-1. That was the
Ball,
sweeper,
that's it.
but it missed. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Gets a piece and stays alive. He goes down looking. And now here is Harper. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, strike one is so
0-1.
critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2
No
strikes.
balls, 2 strikes.
Left field. Williams settles under it. He makes the grab. And that is that. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the shortstop, Zach Neto.
Pitching. Kobe Milner.
There you
Check
go.
swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. On the ground, out to short. Castro fires to first on the run.
The third baseman, number 4, Alex.
So a man at first. Here's the third baseman, Alex Gordon. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the
Runner
count.
at first with no outs here. Lifted in the air down the left side. And he makes the catch. And there's 1 away. So up next, Willie Castro.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And that is out of play. Chop to third. Throws to first in time. So 2 down now, and here is Ted Williams. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. He'll circle the bases, and they add to the lead. It's 12-4. Bases empty with 2 away. And here is Carlos Beltran. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this. Got a change up and a pretty good one too. Outside corner, but he just got extended and put the barrel.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Coming home. He will score. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Santana coming home. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. And now they've got him caught on the base path, and they tag him out to end the inning. Back here at Coors Field, and here's the catcher, Joe Mauer. That one catches the corner for a strike. Milner, a 6'3" lefty, 185 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2016. This one could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. In safely, it's a double, and his 2nd hit. Stepping in, Zach Neto. He's already homered in this game. And it's fouled away. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here. Make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
Fires over to first. First out in the top of the 8th. And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. Late with the swing there. Mauer leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Line drive. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Carter stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Cuts at it and misses. That's a strike. Back here in Denver, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And here's the first baseman, Gil Hodges.
Felix Bautista.
That one in triple digits.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And a big swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Now it's going to be Anthony Santander. And a base hit up the middle. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very...
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And it one-hops the wall. Coming home. The relay to the plate.